Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys. Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up and off we go here in Dallas. Israel Abanikanda on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard
line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we take
Dak off the play fake. Got a man. It's Flannon. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. That play good for 17 and a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
All set to go now from the 35.
Yeah!
First down, here's Dak. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
From the red zone on 1st. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Dak to the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they'll be left with 3rd and goal. From the gun is Prescott. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Aubrey puts it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, go!
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. This is a heater going deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
Hey,
From the red zone now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a Conda on the return. Things going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go!
Now Dak to throw. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. I take 20.
Dak throwing again. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the give, it's Blue. Blue swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide eight. Under. Hey, 47. 26.
Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he's got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Back to turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. We're one quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. 7-3 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yes, that's just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Gibson. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Lawrence in the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
We call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And our play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Completed over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Lawrence with it on first. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
14. Cowboys 10. Cam Little for the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a Conda on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott here from the gun. Hits his running back. After making a catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Nice game left side. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, here we go. 26.
He gets the handout. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here we go. 26.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime.
I'm kind of having flashbacks up here, Kate, to the original Arena League. Why? Because it showed just how tough it can be to catch a receiver when he gets a running start. That touch pass, it gave him that opportunity. He forced those defenders into a losing game of catch-up.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He'll begin his return from the 11. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up
Third and a lone yard coming up.
47. Here we go. 26.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now they're left with fourth and short.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down. They pull off the conversion.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wait, take.
Prescott to throw once more. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Throwing again, Prescott. Held in by Lamb, right side. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious...
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowgirls make it a one-score game before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 4. Got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Gibson. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that and you kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Easy. Hey, so.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Same breath. Hey, 30 left.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Lisa 24. Hey, center. Zach.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away.
3 and out.
He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And it'll bounce out of bounds, and he could not have hit this much better. That's going to pin him at their own 5-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 46. Good.
First down, here's Dak. He finds Pickens left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Yeah, here we go. I take 4.
From the gun is Prescott. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys.
Yards on the play.
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go, 26.
Play action, Prescott. And this one doesn't go far. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll throw it.
23-yard line.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He's back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
We're going to 50. Yeah! 26.
Final throw before the break. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Lewis Seen. And the Jaguars do not get the return all the way back. That's gonna bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
On red. Take right over.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. Look at that power. Deep left side. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go.
Hey.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's looking deep once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Got his man. Thomas has it. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
17.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's caught by Williams. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, foot line. What do you think?
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Lewis Seen. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Hey, Lion.
And the Jaguars
Take right
first
open.
down.
In the red zone on 1st. To the edge of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
11.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Brought in. His pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 5
30
yards.
left. 13
It's
left.
now 3rd down and 1.
11.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He's got it to his running back. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Jaguars first down.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to bring things up. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Kate, how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, you get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. We got to be able to run it. We get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's the rookie from Auburn. He's at midfield. 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas.
reach the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
It's gone! And they get the two-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here's Gibson. He's brought down just inside the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Next on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here's the 24. Son, red.
Tootin on 1st and 10. Spins away. He's got some room. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers are reset. Here we go. Going with the 44.
A gain of 14.
Hey, we're 13 long. Big 13 heavy. Here we go.
On play action now. Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hey, attention, time. Here we go, son.
2nd down, give to Tootin. Free inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
46. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. 47. 46.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Snap is off. It's Prescott. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Red.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he's stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. Just 1 quarter, standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for 1 final quarter. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Looking inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass. And the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
3rd down, they need 7.
Hey, 11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Throwing the out route complete. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10, here's Prescott. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Oh no, they get him yet again. That is Caleb Ransom. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars make it a 24-point ball game.
Cowboys 25. Cam Simmons to kick off for the Jaguars.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Rob Fred, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
1st and 10, Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally said, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Cowboys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Yeah! Here we go, 26.
Death throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. That's 16 on the pickup. That'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Another throw for Prescott. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hey, kill!
This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Wide. 47. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. And they pick him off again. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford. And the Jaguars have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him in this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to
to the races, middle of the field. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Jaguars keep running away with this. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Here's Williams to start the drive. By a man, he's in the clear. This is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
It's up and good, and they'll get one last tally in the final act of this ball game. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And I know we talked about this in meetings this week, Brock, but I want to bring it to the air now, too. How much is a chance to play on this day, on Thanksgiving, and then to win this game viewed and valued by the guys out there?
Yeah, I think they will say, maybe at the podium afterwards, that it's just any other game, and every win's a win in the NFL, but you know, kind of like primetime games, when the whole country's watching, when your family, your friends, your peers, everybody gets to take this in and celebrate a holiday, yeah, it's very special.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Dallas.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back, they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Oh!
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.